My personal teaching statement. Throughout this video, I'll cover why I want to become a teacher, my personal ideas and beliefs towards teaching, and how EDS 101 and its reading/content is helping me reflect on the ideas of teaching in a deeper, more meaningful way. Hi, I'm Annabelle Kamsonfu, and I've enrolled in a Bachelor of Education, Primary and Secondary. The idea of teaching little kids up to young adults is equally enticing. I hope that through the next 4 years, I'll be able to narrow down exactly which age group I want to teach through learning the behind the scenes of teaching as well as placements in different school settings. Throughout my schooling career, I've attended 3 schools. I attended Stella Maris, a co-ed Catholic school from years prep to 2. I then attended Alameda College, an IB school from years 3 to 9. And finally, I've attended Homestead Senior Secondary College from years 10 to 12. I then completed a year of biomed at ACU in 2023. In terms of the type of teacher I hope to become, I have to think back on the types of teachers that honestly made me not want to learn. To this day, when I think of unfavorable experiences in school, my Year 9 teacher will be the first to come to mind. Although I can reflect that Year 9 is a tumultuous year for many, mine was plagued by a teacher who did not want to teach. As a student, you can pick up which teacher has the passion to teach and which teacher no longer wants to be there. This specific teacher took away my spark for learning for a while, and I would slowly stop going to school, finding excuse after excuse to not be in a classroom with him. In comparison, my Year 12 psych teacher, you could look at her and see the passion beaming in her smile. No matter the day, no matter the student, she would give you everything she got for you to learn in a way that was new, enriching, and worthwhile. I had never met a teacher so passionate about every student doing their best that they could. Through the comparison and contrast between two of my teachers, I know exactly what type of teacher I want to be and the passion behind it. I realized during my year of biomed that my passion did not lie in the labs, but in an environment where I could teach and mentor, leading me to realize I want to become an educator. I hope that when I become a teacher, my approaches will be ones that facilitate equal learning opportunities to all students in an enriching, progressive, yet well-trusted way. Using the history of teaching a way of inspiration, but also warning of how different techniques may not nurture all students. I believe that an educator should be there to promote life, promote all aspects, good and bad, to encourage growth not only in the schools that the students receive, but in creating members of a society who find their passions, their goals, their wants, and their needs. The idea that by becoming a teacher, I could be that person for just one student is enough motivation for me to put my all in becoming the best teacher I can become. So far through this unit, I have been pushed to question what I thought I knew about teaching and becoming a teacher. Through each reading and each week of work, I have revisited my original beliefs and altered them each time, becoming more aware of the different ways a teacher can impact a student's life and the impacts that I want to make. Reading the aims of education put the education system as a whole into a new perspective of, why do we do the things we do? Why are we taught that? Is it to help a student flourish or to get the grades? Why is that class taught? To teach the real world or to get into a uni course? While reading Nodding's ideas, I realized how fortunate I was to go to schools that pushed a variety of classes that not only taught the basic math, science, English, but different skill sets you can take into the world. What struck me was the stigma around girls in schools and what they want to pursue. The idea that if a girl who is academically excelling wants to do a career that some deem not as high enough standard, trying to push the agenda of girls in STEM and in turn putting girls down for what they want to pursue. While in school, I thought that I may want to become a nurse or a teacher, and every time I told people that, I was met with having to justify why would I want such a job. Why should someone have to justify that they have a desire to do a job they feel passionately about? This leads me to wonder if I chose biomed originally because I wanted to do it, or because I was busy trying to prove that I could do it. Education as a vocation should be preached more often because there will be no passion, no happiness, and no desire if a teacher is there just to grade the marks. To want to be there every day, to feel called to lead students, to prepare them not for further education but for life, is a vocation I feel strongly for. Thank you for listening. I hope that through this video you are able to understand the type of teacher I want to become and my own personal opinions, ideas, and beliefs towards teaching as a whole.